And now, your KY3 Storm Team forecast.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you had a chance to go out and enjoy those seasonable temperatures we saw this afternoon. We climbed up towards 60 degrees for a high, so right in line with normal for this time of the year. We're going to start off with taking a look at the frost advisories and freeze warnings in effect for the Ozarks tonight into tomorrow morning. Now, most of us, we're sitting under that light blue color, so that's the freeze warning. And the further off to the east of 65 you get tonight, the more likely you are to be dropping below freezing. Now, in northern parts of Arkansas, where we're starting to see some of that darker blue, that's where we have frost advisories. So areas just south of Harrison and the closer you get to Little Rock, I still think we'll be seeing mid-30s for you. So cold enough for the frost to be settling in, but may not be quite cold enough for that first hard freeze just yet. Now, maybe you weren't able to go outside today to do some deer hunting, or maybe you're just gearing up for tomorrow. I think we'll be just a little bit cooler than what we saw today to start off. So watching those early morning lows down right by 32 degrees. So that means grab the coat and also be looking out for some frosty conditions. Maybe if you're going to be driving around first thing tomorrow morning, save yourself a little bit of time to get the car warmed up before you get going. I think just like we saw for your Saturday, though, Sunday's looking nice and sunny, and that'll be just enough to help us warm up towards 60 degrees. Outside now, though, already where we saw low temperatures this morning. Springfield Airport reporting clear sky, 37 degrees for that temperature, and a nice calm breeze. Across the board, 30s have really been where we've been falling. I think further down to the south you go, say places like Mountain Home, that's where we're still seeing some mid-40s, but don't worry, you are going to be looking at the chill that the rest of us will be seeing tonight as well. And the big cause of this colder weather, well, it's the clear sky that's been in place. You can see from the satellite and radar loop, it really hasn't changed much over the past 12 hours. We've been having that big area of high pressure in control. It's been helping to clear out the clouds. And even as it starts to shift the wind around to more of a southerly direction, we're going to be seeing a very chilly start to your morning. Now, as we head through the day on Sunday, we'll still be watching for high pressure to be in control, giving us plenty in the way of sunshine. Clear sky Sunday night, also going to be keeping us a little on the cool side. Now, as we head toward the day on Monday, we'll start to shift our focus to this cold front that'll be approaching the Ozarks. Really, though, expecting a very similar story to what we had on Friday. The cold front will bring along just enough to see a bit of a shift in wind and maybe a few more clouds as well. Like we were talking about, it's the lack of the clouds that's really encouraging this fast cool down. And I went ahead and shaved off a few degrees for the lows tonight compared to what our computer models are thinking. I think we're going to be sitting right around 32 tonight. Now into the day tomorrow, I did the opposite. I think we'll have sunshine, starting to see that southerly breeze. We'll be right around the 60-degree mark by the time we hit that late afternoon, and the models have been trending more and more towards 60 degrees. Now, as we add in a few more clouds just ahead of that cold front for Monday, we'll be a little more comfortable to start off the morning. I still think if you're sitting the kids off to the bus stop or going outside first thing in the morning, make sure you're layering up, because we are just going to be starting off near 40 degrees and slowly climbing our way back up into some mid-60s. Now tonight, 32 degrees, that's really the magic number we're going to be either end of. The further off to the east you go, the more likely you are to be talking about mid-20s. Further off to the west, though, say once you get closer to Kansas and Oklahoma, that's where we could be talking about some mid, potentially even a few spots in upper 30s. 61, though, by tomorrow afternoon. So again, very similar to what we saw today for those afternoon highs. You've probably noticed we're heading into a full moon. So as we head toward the day tomorrow, make sure that you're taking a little bit of extra time to look at that full moon, because it's actually a super moon, meaning that the moon's going to be about 14% larger than normal, 30% brighter. So it's going to be a little harder to miss, even though we technically are hitting that peak just after sunrise. So as we head closer to 8 o'clock.